We have to do business with the emerging markets, and we have to do business with the European Union, and we're lucky to have access to both. And the other very important point, the whole world, and I say the whole world, I mean the whole world. I've spoken to world leaders around the world. I've spoken to business leaders around the world. It is unanimous, whether it's America, whether it's India, whether it's European countries, they all say 100% unanimously, you would be foolish to leave the European Union. People don't realize that Britain is the second largest recipient of inward investment in the world. Second largest recipient of FDI in the world. Now, if we're going to suddenly leave the European Union, all these countries that invest into the UK, who've told us don't do it, are they just going to say, oh, well, we don't care if you don't listen to us? Are they going to carry on investing in us? Of course, it's going to affect our economy. Next, 60% of the countries around the world who are not members of the European Union have their European Union headquarters in the United Kingdom. If we leave the European Union, are they going to carry on having their headquarters in the United Kingdom? Of course they're not. So wake up, Brexiteers. It's going to hit us badly, and you can't just not listen to the rest of the world.
Do you think, is it possible that to come out of the EU and still basically being able to have a trade with them?
Of course we can have trade with them, but it's a question of on what terms. And this is the other complete misnomer. Oh, the European Union is a failure. There's 50% youth unemployment in certain countries, 40% youth unemployment in certain countries. The European Union is going to fall apart. We should leave. Hang on. Let's look back to 2008-2009 financial crisis, which then led to the sovereign debt crisis, which then led to the Eurozone crisis, which then led to the fact that the Euro is a failure and Europe has been in crisis, and then the migration crisis as well. What has happened in the meantime to the UK? We have actually got our act together, and we are one of the fastest growing economies in the developed world, in spite of the European Union being in such a bad way. So we're the fifth largest economy in the world in spite of and because of the European Union. And we want to leave now because of something they're scaring us about the future. It's happening as we speak, and we're still doing really well. So I don't want to risk it by leaving everything when we are the fifth largest economy in the world while being part of the European Union.